Throughout the longevity of Dragon Ball Z, we've witnessed many powerful transformations from the majority of characters. The most mysterious, however, has always been that of the Frost Demon. When Frieza first appeared, he was in his first form, which is stated to be his most power suppressed form. From that, we later see his second form, third form, final form, and eventually his full power. We also get a chance to see his brother Cooler ascend from the final form into a separate form we've never seen before, which we were led to believe was the final evolution of the Frost Demons. Unfortunately, there is one character in the Frieza family that had a ton of wasted potential: King Cold, the head of the Frieza family and the father of Cooler and Frieza. This is the story of the true evolution of the Frost Demon and the sixth and final form of King Cold. So in continuation from our last story, Frieza had apparently tried to destroy Namek in a fit of rage after being outsmarted by Gohan and Bulma. Goku almost immediately feels the shifted energy from the giant explosion. We then pan over to see King Kai looking over Namek. The planet has been absolutely devastated. Everyone that was on the planet outside of Frieza has been left in the dirt. 4 days after the destruction of Namek, Goku arrives, and since all life on the planet has basically been destroyed, the aftermath has polluted the air to a point where Goku can't breathe. He eventually finds Nell, who has been buried under dirt for several days. He gives him a senzu bean and they retreat back to Goku's ship. Eventually they decide to hunt down Frieza and they end up in an all-out war with the Frieza Force. After taking out the Grunts, they're challenged by the Ginyu Force, but have a relatively easy time taking them out. They are then approached by Captain Ginyu, who attempts to change bodies with Goku. Nell ends up interfering and changes bodies with Ginyu instead. Two begin their battle and Goku heads off to fight Frieza. Now, in this story, Krillin wasn't with Goku because he was already dead, so that means that there was no Super Saiyan transformation. Frieza makes easy work of Goku, and Nell stuck in Ginyu's body is severely outnumbered now. Ginyu switches bodies with him before finishing Nell. Unfortunately for them, the aftermath of the battle completely destroyed Frieza's empire. Ginyu takes full responsibility for the destruction and is shot directly through the heart by Frieza and left for dead. But as we know, you can't really get rid of Ginyu. In a swift flash, he switches bodies with one of the soldiers. Over the course of several years, Ginyu switches bodies many times while trying to work his way to his end goal. Ginyu has become so skillful and so sneaky that he decides to start attacking soldiers of the Frieza Force, and at that moment, after finding his true target, he does something that can barely be caught by the eye. Before the rest of the soldiers can make it back to King Cold, in that same flash of light that we saw before, Ginyu steals King Cold's body. By the time the Frieza Force arrives, Ginyu has already taken over King Cold, and as if to initiate an entirely new life, he kills King Cold, who is in the body of the soldier he just switched out of. Now that Ginyu is in King Cold's body, we're finally able to receive a bit of context about his power. His power is literally overflowing and could basically explode his body at any point if he'd need to train for ages to be able to control it. Ginyu, being extremely skilled, however, adapts to his body in no time and gets to the point where he's able to maintain the final form as his base form, but he doesn't because that would be suspicious. The Suns, however, went on to conquer many galaxies, so communication between the three was minimal, so Ginyu continued to train his new body in secret. He is a true natural-born fighter and continued to surpass his limits time and time again until eventually he awakened a new power. A power that was inconceivable at that point in time. This would eventually lead us into the multiverse tournament where Ginyu in King Cold's body fights Bra, the daughter of Vegito. If you guys would like to hear that, which is part 3 of this story, let me know down below. If you made it this far, thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.